Hello everyone. In this tutorial, I'm going to take you through how to use webhooks on the Databar.ai platform. Now, webhooks are basically a medium for you to automate transfer of data from all of your separate data platforms to Databar. So to start off, just click on New Table and select New Blank Table. And once you have a table created, click on Data and Enrichments, select Data Source, and click on Webhooks or Add Webhook, and then select the webhook URL. Now, this URL is basically used to create a connection between Databar and whatever data provider you have. Usually, the form services are a good bet in terms of testing webhooks. So I have a Paperform form here, and usually they have a settings for integrating webhooks right here in the integration section. So go to Webhooks and paste the URL that you copied from Databar and click on Add Webhook. Now, once that's confirmed, the first step is done. The next step is basically testing the request from the form and seeing if Databar actually receives the data. So type any domain you want. So let's say disney.com. Submission successful, and you go back to Databar and just click on refresh. And you can see all the data has been received here. Note that this is a test request, and this is just purely to test the data, the webhook is working, and to map whatever relevant data you want to whatever relevant column you have, because there's a lot of data you receive via webhook, so it just makes sense to map it before actually getting all the data. So select the value here, so disney.com, map it to column 1, and give your webhook a name, so domain logo, install 1 column. Now you get the green sign, you're good to go. So you basically just refresh the page again and just submit the domain, so coinbase.com, submission successful, and you can see coinbase.com is right here. Now that basically confirms that the webhook is working. Now if you wanted to go further and enrich this data, you can use one of our enrichments. So click on add a new enrichment, and I'll use an easy one here. So click on use any one that you feel that you want to use, but here I'll just use this one. And yeah, so with enrichment, the first thing is mapping the column to whatever data you want to use as a request for your enrichment, and then you also have to select what data you want from the enriched data set and click on add 1 column. And now you can see green again, meaning the enrichment is good to go. So click on it again, click on run rows, and click on run all rows, and you can see the enrichment has completed, and you can see the logo as it should have been. So this is basically how you use webhooks and enrichments on Databar.ai.